It is the end of the year, and this is my first year of ever actually keeping my planner pages. In the past, once the month was over, or like usually once the couple of months was over, I usually just shredded them. So I thought it would be fun if we took a look back, since this is the first one that I'm keeping. And I think that this is a neat idea to kind of look back. So what I do is I had this cover and I was like, I really like this cover. I did use this cover at one point, one of the years. So I just put this cover on a set of discs, and every month, once the month was over, I just added it to these discs. Now that we are at the end of the year, like some of the motivational stuff that I had in the front or the back of my planner, I actually put in here. So this is our full month. It's a little thick. It is most definitely a little thick, and I did not use expander rings because I'm not going to be flipping this back and forth. The regular size Happy Planner classic medium size disc work just fine. So she's a doer. What is it? Oh, a dreamer, a doer, a thinker. She sees possibility everywhere. So I always love a little decal or anything with my name on it. The stickers from Tawana. No, this one's actually from Coco Vision. So the vellum front page is from Fancy Plans. This I got from KP Scribbles. We had the year. And then we just had items and things that I wanted to do this year. This was, I didn't do a traditional vision board. I kind of did a trifold in here. And then this was just a calendar with the trips that I took this year. So I said I'm going to include all of that in here. Then this was just a full year at a glance that I made. And then trips that I'd taken this year. I had made a couple of notes. I'm not going to go through every month. I guess I should have highlighted like which ones I thought were my favorite. This was one of my favorites for January, between those two. And then February. As you can see, the monthlies are like super bare. In February, you can see I was like super decorative. And then this is when I went to Costa Rica. I thought this was really fun. Then we had the pink and purples. I don't think I had a favorite for March. March started looking a little scarce. Had some empty spots. Yeah. So you guys see, I do write all over the place. Just minimal decoration. We needed to get crap done. A little bit more festive monthly for June. I do. Orange is one of those colors that I do adore. So this was fun. Look, I'm looking back like, oh wow. So I would say, but I think it's important. I thought it was nice to look back. Now this is when we were on vacation, and as you can see, I did not go back and back plan. I do like that, the color combination that I did on this. But yeah, I was on vacation, and when I'm on vacation, sometimes we are not going back doing back planning. It's just not going to happen. I like that. And it does give me an idea. I like to, looking back now, seeing how I use, because if you notice, I use several different layouts. This is when I was given that goal setting layout a try, and I don't time block, so I was covering up the numbers on there. But you guys see, I'll write everywhere, all over everything. So yeah, this is when I flew out. And then again, vacation. I didn't even do heavy decorating for this vacation, but no bad planning. And then this was a hard week for me. This is my son who passed. His birthday is the 24th. And as you see, I didn't even really decorate. It just was a no-go for me that week. And then some of the daily pages I used are in here. This is October. Yeah, as you guys can see, some days are full of things, and then some days I didn't even use the brain dump section. But you guys see, I write all over the place. I keep debating if I want to start being more decorative in, yeah, like this week. Oh, I was traveling this week. And that's the thing, like, I realized when I use the vertical, I don't need the boxes and stuff. I can just be super decorative when I am traveling, because I'm not going to go back and memory plan. So this is December. So yeah, moving stuff around. And then this was a complete, this was a great idea, but it was something I did not keep up with on a regular basis. Now this side, I did pretty good with the tracking and stuff. Now this was my travel section. And then some of my travel planning. And then these are kind of some of the notes from some of the trips that I took. Where did we go? Where did we eat? So some of those notes from that. Yeah, I was saying my flight information. So all of this stuff in the back is travel. And then I just had a decorative page in the back with just some random stickers and some kind of notes to self. So that is my year flip through. And if you notice, I did use pretty much two separate layouts. I used a dashboard layout, and I also used a vertical layout. I'm just going to say vertical once because the goal setting extension pack that I have is a vertical layout, but it is a timed, it's for time blocking layout, but it's still a vertical layout. So for 2024, what am I changing versus keeping the same? So looking back at this, I realized, one, I'm going to stick with using the verticals when I'm on vacation. And instead of putting all them boxes down that I know I'm not going to go back and back plan in, I'm just going to make the spread super decorative. Because I have something else that I kind of keep notes and memory keep for vacation. I also noted that for some of these spreads, there was a lot going on. And I could tell the weeks where I was overwhelmed. I think separating out my YouTube planning, social media planning is going to help, because then that way I have a space that's dedicated where those notes are not mixing in with things that I need to do in my personal day-to-day notes. So I think having those two separate spaces is going to be helpful. I am still keeping a travel section that I'm still going to keep. What I did was I just separated them. So I have a running list of like restaurants that I may see online that may be in a variety of states. So if I'm ever in that state, I'm like, oh, this is that restaurant that I saw that I want to go visit. Date night ideas of, like, like date night weekends, things like that. I'll usually jot those down. I have those in there. And what I did opt to do this year was to put everything in the front. So January, my budget sheets, my fitness information, travel, all of that is in the front half of my planner, and then the back half is going to be the months. So by the end of the year, it's probably going to look similar to this, with the exception of all the travel items. I probably will stick them in one section versus putting them in here. Truth be told, depending on what the travel looks like and what the travel planning looks like, I might start a separate set of discs just for my travel planning, just to kind of keep it to a minimum. But that is a look at my year in stickers, I guess that's what you want to call it. I also do realize that habit trackers help when you do use them. So just being motivated to actually stay in them. But this was fun. It was a nice quick flip through. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comments, do you keep your planner, or are you one of those people that you just toss and go? Or do you toss and go at the end of the year, or do you toss and go every month? So you guys have a great day. Remember to love up on yourself and love up on those who love you. And Happy New Year to you all. Thank you. Remember, like, subscribe, all the things.